I am sure everyone here has that one tin or bowl full of random stuff that seemingly came out of nowhere. And for me, that random stuff is coins. I have hundreds of coins that are just in this tin, and the worst part about it is that these coins come from all over the world, meaning that if I were to try and sort it will be insanely difficult. I did a little bit of digging, and I found coins that were coming all the way from Malaysia. So, today I'm going to make it my mission to sort all of these coins. Unfortunately for me, I couldn't just put them into a sorting machine, as most of my machines only accepted one currency, like pounds or cents. With no other option, I then decided to make an AI to classify coins of different denominations, with the end goal to sort all of my coins out. To keep this video short and simple, I am not going to classify all of the coins from every country, but instead I'm going to focus on one specific currency from one country. Similar to every video, I'm going to start off by finding a dataset full of coins. And oh boy, did it take long. Every search I did just resulted in a collector's coin website, but after enough rabbit holes, I finally found a good website that would fit my needs. This dataset contained euros, and my plan for this AI was to return an array based on what type of euro it was. For example, if it was a 1 cent euro, then it would return an array with the first value being 1, and if it was a 2 cent euro, then it would return an array with the second value being 1. This is something called SOFTMAX, where one value in an array will be 1 and the rest of the values in an array will be 0. However, there is a limitation to SOFTMAX. If there were two coins in the image, and one of them was a 1 cent and the other coin was a 2 cent, then it would only detect one of the two coins. Now that I had all of the images, I needed an AI model, and for that I chose MobileNet v2. Now, this AI might seem very big, but it's actually incredibly small compared to the Inception network with only 13 million parameters, compared to the massive 56 million parameters Inception network contains. Due to its small number of parameters, it is very quick to run and is also insanely accurate, which is the main reason why I chose MobileNet over InceptionNet. A painstakingly long amount of time later, I've managed to finish the AI model, and now it's finally time for the moment of truth, to see if my AI would perform well on the euros. And a quick press on my run button, my AI has started training. It has been 30 minutes and the AI has finished training. To be honest, I am utterly disappointed. Because after a quick look at the graph, it is apparent that the AI didn't learn the identity mapping between a coin and its denomination. It actually only has a total accuracy of 50%, which is like guessing, so overall this was a failure. But I wasn't ready to give up just yet, and my guess to why it failed was because the dataset wasn't actually that good. And I confirmed this when I saw that there was huge difference in the number of €2 images compared to the number of 5 cent images. So now I had to find a whole different dataset, and after another intensive search, I'd found a dataset in a website called Kaggle, where they contained images of coins from almost every country. But there is a drawback. With this dataset, it only has 30 or so images per coin, and that's actually not nearly enough. Eventually, I gave up on datasets and decided to take the images of the coins myself. And I'm not joking when I said this actually took forever, because in the end I only took pictures of 10p and 50p coins, which already took me half an hour. If you would like me to make this AI with all of the other denominations, then please leave a like and subscribe. Now that I had all my images, I just reused the model that I made earlier, and all that is left to do is to train it. However, just for some context, this AI will take an image of a coin and will output 1 if it's a 50p coin and 2 if it's a 10p coin. So now let the training begin. And after a few minutes of training, it seems like the AI did quite well as the loss went down and the accuracy went up over time. The final accuracy is almost at 1, which means that this AI did amazingly well on the images of 50p and 10p coins. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.